Hey y'all, how are you? Welcome back. Jackson M. Haskell here. So the video coming after this, on the 26th of February, we're talking about Twilight Zone Season 2 Part 1, Season 2 Part 2, sorry. And this video coming on the 25th, which I'm filming right now, we are talking about Batman Beyond Season 3 overall, which is the final season. Please announce, March 12th, you will find out what next TV show we're covering for DC, which is cool. And we're hoping to finish that one in March, which is cool. And here we go. Season 3 of Batman Beyond consists of 13 episodes. It aired from August 19th, 2000 to December 18th, 2001. Here we go. The first episode of the season, we have a lot of villains returning from the first two seasons, but we have King's Ransom, which is directed by Butch Lukic, written by Rich Vogel. I talked about Rich Vogel in the last episode, which is cool. September 16th, 2000. These are all out of order for this, but yeah. The Royal Flush Gang returns -10 in an attempt to regain some reputation. However, they are double-crossed by Paxton Powers. Both Paxton and the gang seek to increase their bank accounts through Bruce Wayne. Paxton is the son of Derek Powers, aka Blight. Number 2, Betrayal. This is directed by Kyung-Woon Lim, and the story is by Stan Berkowitz and Robert Goodman, and is played by Stan Berkowitz. December 9th, 2000. Big Time returns to Neo Gotham, causing problems for both Batman and his alter ego, Terry McGinnis, who still feels guilty about what happened to him. Which is cool. Next one, Out of the Past. This is directed by James Tucker, written by Paul Dini, from October 21st, 2000. We have already mentioned Mr. Dini a lot, but he's one of the founders of the show and also Batman anime series. Bruce Wayne's former love, Talia al Ghul, Raj's daughter, returns on his birthday to offer him the chance to be eternally young. However, Bruce and Terry discovered a dark secret decades ago. After Talia sided with Bruce against her father, Ra's al Ghul was left mortally wounded beyond the Lazarus Pit's ability to heal him. In order to save himself, Ra's al Ghul sacrificed his daughter by using a computer to imprint his thoughts and memories into Talia's body, creating her consciousness and replacing it with his own. Erasing her consciousness and replacing it with his own. After improving the computer, Ra's al Ghul decides it's time to move into a new body, which is going to be Bruce Wayne's. And Talia, ex-lover of Mr. Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, which is cool. We have Speak No Evil, directed by Dan Reba, ran by Stan Berkowitz. November 4th, 2000, Batman reluctantly agreed to aid a gently enhanced gorilla in fighting the poacher who kidnapped his mother. Which is cool. And King his next Inkling. Directed by Butch Lukic, Haley J. Bader wrote it. September 30th, 2000. After Ink's latest employer betrays her and blasts her with an experimental weapon that causes her body to slowly dissolve, she is forced to turn to someone who she has not seen in years, her daughter, which is cool. Ink has been featured in the first season, I believe second season too. But yeah, next we also have Unmasked, which is directed by Kyung-Woon Lim. Henry J. Bader wrote it. December 18th, 2000, which is cool. Terry recounts to Max one of his earliest encounters as Batman, during which he revealed his face to a child and inadvertently made the child a target of Cobra, which is cool. We have Curse of Cobra is next. This is a 2-part episode. The first part was directed by Mr. James Tucker, written by Rich Vogel. It's February 3rd, 2001. While the second part, directed by Dan Reba, and stories by Rich Vogel, and screenplays by Stan Berkowitz. September 10th, 2001, which is cool. Terry is sent to Bruce's old friend, Katsuri Tanaka, who is a master of martial arts instructor, and also Xander's, who works for Xander, and Xander is the head Cobra. He brushed up on his combat skills and inadvertently prevents the heir apparent to the criminal organization Cobra, which is Xander. After leader Cobra kidnaps Max to be his wife, Batman is forced to not only rescue her, but stop Cobra's plot to refer to the leaders of the world. Right to a dinosaur ruler when they're spliced dinosaur men as the dominant species. This one's a cool episode. The Call is a 2-part episode, number 9 and 10. Sorry, there's only 11 episodes this season. But yeah, we have The Call, both were by Butch Lukic. Part 1 is stories by Paul Dini and Alan Burnett. Teleplay is by Rich Vogel and Hilary J. Bader. November 11, 2001. Part 2. Butch Lukic is the director. Stories by Paul Dini and Alan Berkowitz. And why Teleplay is by Stan Berkowitz. Alan Burnett. And Teleplay is by Stan Berkowitz. November 13th, 2000. Part 1. Bruce's old ally Superman drafts Batman to halt Justice League when he suspects there is a traitor among them. Despite Bruce's warning not to join, Terry goes against it and soon discovers a conspiracy against the League, in addition to facing some hostility from some of the members. In Part 2, to get to the bottom of the problem facing Justice League, Batman must face off against his own teammates, including Superman himself. He must seek help from Bruce, who knew an old enemy there, Star Conqueror, who we saw in the DC universe, and James Gunn's Suicide. But he defeats it, and grateful Superman and his allies offer him to join the Justice League. Batman refused to understand why the original Batman did not join the League for full time in the first place. Fun fact is, some of these heroes, I should make sure I'm getting them out right. We have so the Justice League members who appear. We have Superman, Aquagirl, Big Barda, Cairo, the Green Lantern, Micron, and Warhawk, which is cool. Yeah. I think I was gonna say. And the last episode's Countdown is directed by Kyung Moon Lin, written by Rich Vogel, written by Rich Vogel and Paul Dini, April 7, 2001. Zeta returns to Neo Gotham City to look for a creator, but falls in the clutches of Matt Stan, who returned in an earlier season, who turns him into a walking time bomb. Batman and Ro, who's the creator, must try to Zeta down before she runs out of time. Trying to think of why. There is a couple crossovers, so I'm going to talk about them, which is cool. Future Shock, which is I guess I'll talk about the Shadows, which is a crossover with the Zeta Project, directed by Tim Melby, written by Rich Vogel, April 7, 2001. Destruction caused by fighting Zeta and infiltration Unit 7 causes Batman to believe that Zeta is endangering his companion Ro, which is cool. Next crossover episode, there's a couple of them. We have Future Shock. This is directed by Vic Del Shelley, written by Stan Berkowitz, January 17, 2004. And this is a crossover with the show Static Shock, which I hope to cover in the future. Virgil Hawkins, aka Static, is sent to 40 years into the future, Rise up the Batman of that era, Terry McGinnis, save a captured hero, which is Static's future self. These next episodes are going to be crossovers. Justice League Unlimited, which I hope to cover after Justice League. I know what it shows. But, yeah, we have Once in the Future Thing Part 1, Weird Western Tales. This is directed by Dan Reba, written by Dwayne McDuffie. January 22nd, 2005. McDuffie is doing media. He was Icon. Engineer, pioneer. But yeah, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Green Lantern chase Kronos, who's a villain, into the past where they came up with some of DC's greatest. Here's the Old West after defeating Dalton Tech. That era, again, follow Kronos in the future. Warhawk from the Batman Beyond era is revealed to be Green Lantern and Hawkgirl's son. Guest starring Batlash, Jonah Hex, and other DC characters from the Old West. This also teases the idea of Wonder Woman and Batman having a relationship. Batlash is a hero from the Old West. Same with Jonah Hex. I would say Jonah Hex is more well known. He's an anti-hero. Once in the Future, Thing Part 2, Time Warped. This is directed by Joaquin Dos Santos, written by Dwayne McDuffie, January 29, 2005. Batman and Green Lantern and Wonder Woman chase Kronos into Neo Gotham City. Batman Beyond just to face a battle of a group of Jokers. So that era's Justice League. The time travelers are taking place in Justice League Unlimited Refuge. An older Bruce Wayne reveals the street game that was brought together was enhanced by Kronos, led them to kill the rest of the Justice League of that era. Combine heroes to beat the retooled Jokers. Batman traps Kronos in a time loop right before he started his first time travel episode that pays homage to Crisis on Infinity Earth, which is a big thing in the comics. Different universes. So this is the last episode. It's epilogue. It is started by Dan Reba. Dwayne McDuffie wrote it. July 23rd, 2005. It is the accidentally Justice League, but it's a crossover, so, and it has many references to Batman Beyond, Batman Anime Series, and also Justice League. And I'll talk about the notes in a second. In the future of Batman Beyond, Amanda Waller reveals to old Terry McGinnis she created a Project Batman Beyond to continue Bruce Wayne's work. She's really important in the comics. Amanda Waller is. Well, initially, Terry believes he is a clone of Bruce Wayne. Amanda Waller states that Bruce Wayne is instead Terry's biological father. The truth being revealed in Terry allows him to let go of his anger and fear. He calls his longtime girlfriend, Dana asks her to marry him. In this episode, acts as Justice League finale, and it's a finale of all the crossovers. It contains many references to prior episodes of Justice League. Batman Beyond, the Batman Anime Series, has the death of Terry's father, Ace from Wild Cards in the future, and much of Terry's Rogue Gallery, the Great Ghost, and Andrea Beaumont. I think both villains. Andrea appeared in a movie, and the final scene also bears resemblance to the final scene on While Their Wings, which is the first episode of Batman Animated Series. As a creative team thought they could beat JLU, Justice League Unlimited series, really bring universe full circle, which is cool. Yeah, that's it. I really hope you all enjoy. Like I said, on March 12th will be the next kind of announcement video about the next DCAU show, which is cool. I'm not gonna say what it is. And like I said, a video coming after it on February 26th. We're talking about Twilight Zone Season 2, Part 2, starting episode 16 on. And I hope you all enjoy and have a great day. Bye-bye.